Okay, I made a mistake, guys. It's my fault. You will not hear me because it's raining. I don't know why tonight of all nights that I wanted to go live, rain is falling. So, anyways. That's what people to come. Oh, God. Oh my God, I just realized something. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Like, there's something wrong. Why isn't it? I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Like, for real. So please, if you can see me, just type, say something, because I think there's something wrong and I need to figure out what it is. If you can't hear me, that's not my fault. It's raining outside. It's raining. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. I wish I did, because like, why do not allow comments? Hmm. Let me find out what's the issue here, please, because I have no idea what's going on. If you can see me, just drop a comment so I know that there's nothing wrong with my comment section, because last time people complained that they could not see my comment section. Hi, Marika. Hi. Finally, you're here. Wonderful. I need to go share my link to WhatsApp. I forgot. Hold on. Let me share my link to WhatsApp. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm supposed to say that. I already said it. Look at my video. Just like, hey girl, hi. How are you? Who is this second person that's here? There's another person that is here. Text. Drop a comment. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Hi boo. How are you? How was your day? So what tea do you have for us? Come, let's talk tea. This thing you can do today is oh wow. should plug my phone. I should. Because I don't trust this now. I've got coffee. Drop it. As hot as it is, drop it. Hi, Ella. Welcome to my live. Hi, guys. I need to charge my phone. Hold on, please. I don't trust this sniper people. Please. Like I said earlier, when this light goes off, the live is done. I'm just letting you guys know. Before you just see bam, darkness. So, yeah. Hold on, let me plug my phone, please. Okay, it's charging. Drop the coffee, my car. Drop the coffee. There's a third person on this live. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. God, I've had like a rough day. Not like a rough day, a stressful day. I made ching ching. I made meat pie. I'm going to make meat pie again tomorrow. And I made puff. When I tell you I've been on my feet since morning. And then, as if my day couldn't get worse, my charger blew. This high current that never wants to kill me with, my charger blew. But I went to get another charger, which is currently what I'm using right now. Meat pie. I'm going to bake some. I'm going to school probably to sell or so, but till then. I just hope I'm audible enough, like someone can actually like hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Yeah, so my charger blew, so I had to go get another one. And then tomorrow I have to get myself a power bank as well. Nigeria. The coffee is I might be back in the the coffee is I might be back in the streets. Might. What's going on? She's eating my ching ching. Don't you? Hey, it's a talk for another day. No problem. I'm always here. No problem. Who is eating your ching ching? Go to bed. Don't play with me. Go to bed. I'm not eating your ching ching. I might be in the streets. That's heavy. That's heavy. I mean, like, Sha, some people. Is it okay? The third. That's what I said. This third person is giving stalker. It's giving stalker. Come out. We will not bite you. I will not bite you. The comment section will not bite you either. So come on. No makeup today. Boy, have you seen the time? I should come and start doing full glam for live. I'm so sorry. I did not do stop this thing now. I didn't do full glam to go to the market. All I did was, what did I even do? I just packed my hair and I lined my lips and I put on lip gloss, and that was literally it. Why it? Is it that you've not seen the sun in this state? Why would you think that I would do a full glam to go to the markets? Markets. I'm so sorry for that interruption. My phone went to go connect to somebody's hotspot. I don't know whose hotspot is on, and this person does not even have a password. And my phone went to go connected. You never even believe the name of this hotspot. The hotspot's name was is it leave me and my 2 MB alone? Like, bro, why doesn't your hotspot have a password? Why is my phone connecting to your hotspot? Like, anyways, I did not go to the markets with full glam. Goes live in glam by 11. I did some sort of heavy makeup. I did not. Come on. Look at my face. There's no makeup here. There's nothing here. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Insecure hotspots, I tell you, because what do you mean leave me and my 2 MB alone and then your hotspot doesn't even have a password? How? Shall my phone shall fuck up? Because why would you go and connect to someone's password? Why? Skin this. This has to be the biggest hype one for this live, and that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. What is new on the internet today? Because I feel like I have dragged myself a bit inside. Well, except Hobie's return from the military. My mom was looking so good. Like, you can't even deny. Let me share your link. I'll be back. Okay, no problem. I'll see you soon then. Oh my god. Hobie's released from the military. I celebrated so hard, and I say so hard as in like so hard for Hobie's day. What did I think about home, sir? I think it was like past 6. And thank you to the host of the celebration, Asian. She was a 10 over 10. Minus nothing. What did we do? We watched his live. I did some here and there. I'm not fluent in Korean. I'm learning, but like I'm not like fluent in Korean. So yeah. We got small chops, we eat, sang. Oh my god. Yeah. Yes, his return from the military. I was doing the countdown like oh my god, I was so happy, and I'm he came back, but like Nigerian time it was 1 in the morning. Is it? What the fuck? Daddy Oyoyo moment. Oyoyo okay. Please so. I feel like if Jane was Nigerian, that's definitely what he would have said to Ruby at the airport. At least you can read it a little bit. At least you can read it a little bit. I don't understand what that means. Sorry. At least you can read it a little bit. I don't know what that means. So yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Okay, Korean. Oh. Yeah. I can write a bit, but like I said, it's not an easy language. Like it's not like let's call it like I'm not trying to put the language down or anything, but like it's not like Spanish that you could like put A here, put B here, put C here. It's like I call them like symbols. Yeah, it's like symbols because some of them may look identical or may sound identical. Like now, it's easier for them to say two things that almost sound alike and they will know the difference. Like, oh, this one means this one means this one. For me that is learning, I might make a mistake and think like, oh, both of them sound the same, or I might make a mistake when I'm trying to pronounce or trying to write or trying to just read or converse with somebody. So yeah. Oh, and don't hate me, guys, but I may or may not have deleted my Duolingo. I'll get it back. I'll get my baby back. It's actually a good app. It helped me. I think I was on like the what's it called? You know that board? Like is it the bronze board or the silver board? I think I was there like um I was the first for like some weeks. I'm not bragging you. I'm not bragging. I was there. Hi IJ. I was there for like some weeks. And then I started to like fall back. And Duo was sending me emails like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to reach you. No, Duo cares. Like, Duo cares about me better than your man cares about you. Sorry, that's just the truth. Please. So yeah, I deleted it at some point. But I'm going to get it back soon. No. Wait, don't block. That's. Calm down. No, I'm going to get it back. I'm going to get her back, please. My bird. No, I'm going to get her back. I had to. I don't know, my phone started misbehaving. So I started. It's not just that app that I deleted. I deleted. Oh, you guys are going to hate me for this one. You guys are going to hate me for this one. I deleted Weverse. I think I deleted Weverse, then I deleted Duolingo. Yeah. Thank you. I deleted Duolingo too. Thank you. But I'm going to get Weverse back. I'm going to get Duolingo back. They were behaving funny. Like my phone started misbehaving at some point, so I was like, let me clear some things and see what's really going on. But I'm going to still download them back. I mean, I need Weverse for the Lord Jesus Christ. T on Weverse. No, I need to get back. I'm going to get Weverse back, Sha. Probably next tomorrow because I'm not going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow I am reading. Please, how many of you here read novels? And please, I'm not talking about the rich ones that can buy the book. So I'm talking about like online like PDFs, please. Not the rich ones that have shelves and everything. Please, how many of you read books? Because okay, my favorite author so far is Anna Huang. I hope I didn't murder her name. She writes. I know that maybe her type of writing is not for everybody, but I like them. So judge me, I don't care. So, currently I oh god. Okay. We're in October. I started her book I think August or September. I can't remember. So I started the Twisted series and let's get into these books because hey. But my favorite out of the 4 books is Twisted Games. There was no deceiving, no manipulating, no lies, no insults thrown here and there. Like it was Twisted Games. I feel like Twisted Games is every Twisted girl's. You're about to start saying, babe, I promise you. You see King of Greed, you're going to drag that book out the same way I'm dragging this book out because tell me why Dominic had to wait for Alexandra to divorce him before he knew that what he did was wrong. That was crazy, man. That was so crazy. So like okay, let me go back. Let me go back to Twisted. Twisted Love. I read it. Cold Icy Alex, Sunshine Ava. My problem was there was literally no need for Alex to keep lying after I don't even want to say that word online. After his uncle. I mean, he could have just told her the truth. Oh, I had to get my revenge and blah 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 blah. But he made her feel so bad. I made her feel so stupid. Every right. Josh had every right to hate Alex. Oh God, he did. Well, I feel like I'm sorry, Anna. You write well. Don't get me wrong. But the cringiest scene in Twisted Love was when, excuse me, was when Alex got on stage to sing. I had to pause look at my invisible audience, because what was that? Why? 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 Like, I can't imagine you writing a character as like Stone Cold, his green eyes, his heart's made of stone, like someone who is okay, he was a mafia, yeah, he was a mafia. He owned businesses. Like, you don't expect that kind of person to climb the stage and start singing. This is not High School Musical. This is not Zombies. This is not what's the other one? We don't do that. We don't do that in books. I cringed. Cringe is even an understatement. I had to pause because what was that? Anyways, moving on. But the for me the okay, that wasn't even in their story. So moving on to Twisted Games. Girl, send me that book. I will send you the book. Moving on to Twisted Games. Oh, where do I begin, guys? Ooh. Riss. Riss was God sent. Anna knew what she did when she placed Riss with Princess Queen Bridges of Eleanor, because there was no scene where he tricked her, manipulated her, lied to her, stalked her. Nothing. Riss was 100% a green flag. From the beginning of the book, I was smiling till the end of the book. Twisted Love, it started off like low key. I won't call it enemies to lovers. More like I don't really talk to my brother's best friend like that, because Alex was Josh's best friend, and Josh and it's giving high school romance with the emo girl. Stop. No. Alex is not emo. He's just dead on the inside. Let's put it that way. He reminded me of Zaid from Haunting Adeline, but I haven't really read that book that well, so I don't know if I should compare the two. So moving on to what was I saying? It's like, okay, Twisted Love. It started off okay, I don't really talk to my brother's best friend. On which app? Girl, are you trying to get me in trouble on this live? I'm not supposed to be saying that. So they started off cool, I think he started liking her at some point, but he was trying to stick to the plan, blah, 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 blah. I started smiling, then I started frowning, then I started smiling again. Twisted Games. I smiled from the very beginning to the end. To the last word that Anna dropped on that book, I smiled from the beginning to the end. Twisted Hates. Let me drop my food. Twisted Hates. Book talk. Let me pause for Twisted Hates. Book talk told me that it was enemies to lovers. Why did I read enemies to lovers to enemies? Because don't get me wrong, is it Josh and Jules? They were made for each other. Sarcasm, 100%. Banter, 100%. Like, these people were at each other's necks. Like, it gave enemies to lovers. Like, he was a doctor and she was a lawyer. Yes, perfect combo. So I started smiling, reading the books, the insults they were throwing at each other. They were so creative. Oh my god, I don't know how Anna did it, but she was so creative with the insults these people gave each other, because Josh and Jules, everyone in the group knew they hated each other like crazy. But we the readers, we knew what was coming. So drop the tea. What's the suspense? Okay. They started she was, let's call it like a company lawyer, let's put it like that, something like that. So she was representing the hospital that he was working in. And when both of them found out, it was hell on earth because oh my god, this one would drop lines, this one would drop lines, this one would drop lines, the Joe just be dropping. They started fighting till Alex and Ava from Twisted Love came into the scene, and now does this whole interconnecting thing with the characters. Like this one will come from this one, this one will come from this one. So Alex and Ava came back to Twisted Hate. Ava said she planned one getaway at a particular hotel like that, and that has all this surfing stuff that Josh likes. And he was like that. She's going with Alex. That Josh has to come with Jules. That she would have asked Bridget, but Bridget was on a honeymoon, and Stella was busy with her fashion line. So it was just the two of them left. So Anna made these people share a room. Anna made Josh and Jules share a room. So um Jules did not know how to ski. Josh did, and he tried to teach her. God, this was so dramatic. They now fell on top of each other. They were not staring at each other before one of them now moved. And the next, that was in the morning. In the afternoon, Jules now started having cramps. And her cramps, from the way Anna explained it, was like painful. So Josh, trying not to look worried, was not asking Ava, oh, like, where is she? Where is Jules? And stuff like that. And Ava was like, oh, she's having cramps, don't disturb her. If you're going to the room, just lie down, sleep, go to bed. So, he went as the doctor that he is, he boiled water, did the whole towel, love, did the whole towel thing for her. She was more relaxed, and then she woke up the next morning and her hand was on his body and she was screaming, blah, 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 blah. I feel like that's when they started liking each other slowly. So now, you people have, started liking each other, you started going out on dates and stuff like that. There's this guy from Jules' past. Jules was into, like, let's not call it robbery, but like, when you have an older person influence you into doing something that, like, you probably were not comfortable with, but that was the only life you knew. So the guy, what was his name, Max, made her steal something from her stepfather or so, blah, blah, blah. But he was the only one that got caught, and he got sent to prison. And he came back, and oh my god, and he told Jules that she has to steal a painting. Guess what that painting was? Inside Josh's house. And Josh was already speaking about this painting, how it connects to him, how he likes the painting. So Jules is like, and he blackmailed her. Max blackmailed her, talking about something, I'll leak your. When I was blackmailing a girl, I'd be like, I'll leak your. He was like, oh, I'm going to post it all over the website, and how would Taya law firm even want to hire you, blah, blah, blah. And oh my god, Jules, I felt so bad for Jules. Hey, I felt so bad for Jules. So, Jules was like, she can't steal that painting. And he was like, you have to choose. Either your stuff goes on the internet or you see the painting from Josh. And by this time, like, how Josh was like this, like, they had already gotten like this far. But she had no choice. She robbed him. She took the painting. She already knew where his key was. So she took the painting, she took his laptop and some other things. Yeah. God, I felt so bad for her. This was when she now got help from Christian. Now Christian is in Twisted Lies, yes. He is the CEO of Harper Security, all this tech, let's call them tech guys, all these hackers then. Wait, all these hackers then. So after she got oh my god, like, she felt so bad. She could not eat. I was like, what's the food the problem? But eat those. Like, you have stress, explain yourself. She could not eat, she could not sleep, she could not work, she could not focus properly. She was thinking of how she would tell Josh, like, she could not take it anymore. So she went to Christian for help, and Christian helped her to, like, clear the pictures from his phone and from any other, like, system that he has it on. That's when she went back to take the painting, because she had already given the painting to Max. She went back with one of Christian's bodyguards to get the painting. And she got it. And then she came back to give Josh. Ah, no, you guys. I hated Josh from this moment on. Like, I know, Jules shouldn't have robbed you, but she did not have a choice. And I don't know why I expected Josh to look understand her. So this is what happened, guys. She brought the painting, right? She came with the remaining things, the laptop, the headphones and everything. She dropped them on the table. And from his point of view, his heart was beating, his chest was expanding, his what the thing is to call it, his blood was roaring and whatever. And she was trying to explain. So from her point of view, she was sad, she was this, she was that. She was trying to explain that she got blackmailed and she didn't know what to do, but she felt so guilty, she had to return it back and stuff like that. That she's so sorry, that she didn't want to do it, that she didn't have a choice. Josh now said that he has forgiven her. He now hugged her. They now, let me use the word, they now made love. In the middle of these people making love, Josh turned to Jules and whispered in her ear and was like, remember when I said I forgave you? Or remember when I said I forgive you? I lied. I was trying to... What did I just read? What do you mean? What do you mean you lied? Like, bro, I was stunned. I think I went online ASAP because there's someone I'm reading this book with. So I went online to insult Josh in his DM. Like, oh my god, I finished Josh. I was like, no wonder your father is in jail. Oh god, he was so annoying. I was like, no wonder your dad is in jail. He was like, why? Why would you? Why? He was not talking about like I understood him, but I was angry with him. I wasn't really angry with Jules the way I was supposed to. I don't know if I was doing like women supporting women, but I wasn't really angry with Jules the way I was supposed to. Go to get something. It's not okay. You want to charge it? It has even died itself. Sorry. Okay. Bye. So pause because this story, guys. Bro said he was lying that he did not forgive her. That why would she lie to him? That she broke his trust. That does he know how hard he has been complaining about his dad, not being able to trust his dad, how his dad broke his heart. Alex, that was his best friend, broke his heart, and blah blah blah. And just was like, she's sorry. Bro, not like that. Now that they finally made love for the last time, like this whole scene was so unnecessary. Like if you were arguing with her, you don't so that you would have just said your mind like, oh, what you did to me wasn't fair, what you did to me wasn't that. Bro now started saying stuff like after they made love, like, oh, like at least they've made love for the last time, that he knows that he was the best for her and she would never get better from anyone else, like making love and everything, and he would never get she would never get better from anyone else, that he's the only one that can make her feel the way she feels, and that they have to go their separate ways now because he has finally gotten her to do it for the last time. Hey, guys, I insulted Josh till I was now doing. Because what did I just read? What do you mean? What are you saying? Remember when I said I forgive you, I lied. Jules was crying. And Jules is a redhead girl, so her face was already red. Like it was just matching with her hair at this point. She was crying, she was begging him. He now started shouting that she should get out of his house. Yeah. Hey, Jesus. Not only shouting that, oh, she should get out of his house. And he doesn't want to see her again. And so Jules carry her body, come out. What's he want she do? He started yelling at her that she should leave. I doesn't want to see her again and stuff like that. I think I paused the book for like a day or two because I was so angry. Like, I've never been angry at a book the way I was angry at Twisted Hits. Like, Anna put her all into Twisted Hate. Like, I finally knew why it was called Twisted Hate. Hey God, hey God. I finally knew why it was called Twisted Hate. Sad. So, the two of them couldn't focus, blah 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 blah. Jules called Ava to tell her Alex heard. Alex was Josh's best friend. He was not trying to talk to Josh, and blah 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 blah. So, Jules didn't come to work at some point. Yeah, I want to come with Jesus Christ. I for no branch. I for no branch. So, excuse me. Jules couldn't come to work. She couldn't like talk to anybody. And by that time, Stella wasn't around, so she was even happy because Stella would have started asking her questions like, "Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened?" How this full story even end because it's even annoying me as I'm talking about it. Um, Josh hunted Max down, broke his nose a couple of times. Alex, being the billionaire that he is, took them to a warehouse where you know what happens when someone messes with your girl in the book. You know that there's gonna be blood everywhere. So yeah, they beat him senseless. The idiot self was busy talking about uh Jules was the best. I'm sorry, I was the best that Jules ever had. That you cannot compare. Yeah, Josh broke this boy's nose, dislocated his jaw, self. But like Alex was like, "But Josh is too good of a person to kill someone." But Alex don't say your papa. Alex will kill you without blinking twice. Alex don't say your daddy normally. So he was not trying to like tell him that put yourself in June's shoes. How would you have reacted? You would have done anything to save your image and stuff like that. Just went to Shaka and beg how beg. I can't remember how they reconciled because I know I read that book like very quickly so that I could finish it and move on to the next one. I was so pleased. I was like, Anna, you've succeeded in boiling my blood. Like, kudos, you boiled my blood enough. So, I can't remember how they settled their issue. I honestly can't. I'm sorry. Did somebody get married? No. They didn't get married in Twisted Hate. So, I can't remember how that book ended. Sorry. I was too angry when I was reading it and I read it so fast so that I could enter Twisted Lies. But you see, Josh, they could never make me like you. Nothing is going to make me like you. I'm sorry. Nothing. But me, Jews deserve better. Because I don't know how someone insults me that bad. Jules, like, I don't know how Jules does not take, no, wait. Jules is the crazy one in this group, come to think of it. She is the Raz one, the one that will not even take nonsense, the one that will literally defend you, the one that if a guy should try and touch one of the girls, she will literally walk up to him and punch him right in his face. But for the fact that baby girl was okay with accepting that kind of insult and then forgiving him, like, I know, guys. I know that she was wrong. I know. But that insult was so heavy. I'm sorry, but like, it just cannot be me. It can't be me. It can't. It can't be me. Cannot be me. Sorry. Like, how did even try to serve? He tried to talk to her. She didn't want to. Tried to talk to her again. She didn't want to. Begging. It was just reminding me of Alex and Ava. But like, Alex didn't insult. Alex never insulted Ava. He just, let's say, manipulated her. But Josh, brought out his all. It's like he brought stuff from within. Like he was saving it up for, oh, let Jules just mess up one day. Let me just wash her with his insults. So yeah. Then, Twisted Lies. There's this girl. I'm not going to mention her IG page here, but like Book Talk shows her as Stella Alonso, and when I tell you that she fits the role perfectly, if you read Twisted Lies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This girl fits like Stella perfectly. So Stella is an Instagram influencer, a fashion designer and stuff. Christian is a billionaire, a CEO of Harper Security. He deals with like at first, sorry, when I was reading this thing, I thought like Christian was like all these head of securities, like all these police people then, but sorry, I wasn't reading it well. I thought his job was to like install like CCTV cameras in people's houses, but I think it was just like to secure people's money, assets, and stuff like that. But anyways, so Christian, from Twisted Hates, we already figured out that Christian liked Stella. Yeah. So yeah, we already figured out that Christian liked Stella. Then how did they even start talking to each other? Okay, they were staying in the same apartment because Jules and Stella were looking for an apartment closer to where that was close to where they work. So yeah, they were arguing on the rent with the madam. And when Christian, let's say that the rent was like $100,000. I feel like I just exaggerated, but like let's put it like that. Like the rent was like $100,000. Christian, literally being the owner of the Mirage, that was the name of the hotel, reduced it down to how much did you reduce it? I think it was like $2,000 or like is it $200 or something? I can't remember. I was like, eh? For love? People are doing things for love. It's not like the money would have affected him anyway. I mean, bro is a billionaire in the book. There was also someone booked up chose for Christian Harper. He he feels sharp. How did people start talking? Okay, they kept on bumping into each other. Okay, Christian was like, "Oh, since I'm going to reduce your rent, the only thing I want you to do is come and water my plants in my office. They are dying." And Stella was like, "Oh, that's actually a good thing. She doesn't mind." Now the people working with Stella, the people Stella was working for, they hated her. I feel like they saw so much greatness in her. They felt like she was a threat, like some sort of competition, and they fired her. I think when she was now walking back home, Anna did the whole settings, the cold, the breeze, snow, blah, blah, blah. So Christian pulled up in his black. What was he driving? I can't remember what he was driving, but he pulled up in his black this thing, picked her up, took her to the hotel. I think their love was slow, not so slow like that, but like just slow. They started staring at each other. They couldn't take their eyes off each other. How do these people fall in love? Hey, God, bro. I can't remember how they fell in love. I'm sorry, but she had a stalker, and the guy was literally stalking her from her former house, where she was staying with Jules, till the Mirage. And she started getting scared. She now had to call Christian for help. And hey, I think that is funny love. I started calling Christian for help, started investigating together, started talking together, started going out together. She was supposed to attend. You know how influencers have this whole influencer party, and then there's like one of the big guns there that could make them go like popular. She attended it, and they were sitting on the table with let's call her the big guns. I can't remember her name. Was it Daria? Was her name? So let's say her name was Daria. So Stella was sitting by the right. That these two couple influencers influence, that these two influencer couples that Stella said that they just got together so that they could blow. It reminded me of somebody. It reminded me of one couple, but let's not mention names. Moving on. So they were sitting by the side, and Stella was feeling so bad because like these couples, they were just talking about things that they've done, they've achieved, blah blah blah, and Stella didn't really have what to say like that. Then Christian now, she never expected to see Christian at the event, but apparently him and Daria are like good friends. Christian sat beside Stella, so okay, I thought someone was calling. So hey, what am I forgetting this whole story? It's not fun, Um, Darian now started talking to Stella. Stella now told her about her achievements that she's always wanted to do, blah, 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 blah. When she was done, Christian was just cheering her up in a very CEO-like manner, very calm manner. Not to do body like that. Make your steez no drop. So, she got the deal. He flew her out. I can't remember his love story because when they kissed for the first time was not when they like started loving each other. I think So I don't know. I can't remember this story. But they fell in love on the beach. I think the stalker, the person. Yeah, it's true. Her stalker was still stalking her. Stella, okay, her stalker finally sent a message, a letter to her room, bro. Some guys are weird. Like, bro, take a hint. She doesn't with you. She doesn't want anything to do with you. He sent her a letter. When she walked in, she saw it on the table. And that's how she knew that, the stalker had been in her room. She now had to pack her things to Christian's apartment upstairs. That's how they fell in love. So she started staying there. They started doing late night movies, or do this, cook that, blah, 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 blah. They fell in love. Everything was going great, everything was going fine. Until, ladies and gentlemen, until she was cleaning his office. Not like she was cleaning, like maid cleaning. There was a maid for that already. She was just like, just arranging some things. And she fell. Or let's say she hit her body and a drawer opened. Gang, gang, gang. A drawer opened. And she pulled it out, brought out the files. Documents of her from like 3 years ago till that day was like hid in a file. Christian made a file on her, put out a file on her, got information about her from like different people. Oh my god, Stella was crying because like she's literally being stalked by someone, and here she is finding a hidden space in her boyfriend's let's call it what, table, about a file of her from 3 years, from, was it 3 or 4 years ago till today, and it was, oh my god, it was heavy, it was heat. Stalker from Satan's suggestion box, I tell you, because why would you keep that big of a file on the person that's supposed to be your girlfriend, the person you claim that you love? Stella was crying. Oh, she cried. She just kept on opening them, pictures of her, places she went to. It was bad. Because because I know, like, in reality, some influencers actually get stalked, and it's not a nice thing to get stalked, honestly. So I feel like I could understand Stella, because to me, what Christian did wasn't funny at all. It wasn't nice. Like, I don't know, but I didn't like it. So she dropped it, packed some of her things, went to Ava's house. Christian came back, the house was empty, he couldn't feel his girlfriend's presence. He called her, she didn't pick. Like, you will you pick? He called her, she didn't pick. Who even told him that he was at Ava's house? I can't remember, but he drove down to Ava's house and he was banging on the door. And Alex's surname is, I don't know if it's Volkov or Volkov, but let's stick with Volkov. He was just banging, Volkov, open this door. So Ava was the one that opened it. The love wasn't close enough to be felt. I don't know why he kept that big of a file on her, or it was so unnecessary. He kept banging the door, Volkov, open the door. So it was Ava that opened the door. And Ava was like, what are you doing here? She's not here. And he was about to like threaten her. Oh my god, guys. He was about to threaten her. And he was something like, if you don't open this door down, and if you don't open this door, I'm going to break this door down, and if you get in my way, I'm going to. that was when like Alex now cut him off and was like, I'd be careful with like the words I'm about to say. Like, bro, if you read that scene the way I read it, you'd be like, mm. Oh my god, I love that scene so much. And Eva was just telling Alex like, nah, like she was not wanting to come into the house. That you heard what happened and everything. So Stella now said, oh, it's fine. I said, Auntie, can you just prove small? What do you mean it's fine? She now brought him in. They now went to the lobby because Alex and Eva were in the living room. And first things first, she just asked him like, Deadass, are you the stalker? Shock was in his body. But he said no. He says, Auntie. And he said no, that he's not the stalker. That why would she think that? I was like, bro, what do you mean why would she think that? Did you see the file you kept on her? It's heavy. It's heavy. You should be labeled a stalker at this point. And I was like, no. That I should just try to explain to you, like, you know what I've been through, you know what I'm going through, you know how scared and anxious I am every time to step out of the house, and here you are keeping files of me. You've been keeping files of me from the very beginning. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's when he now confessed that he met her in one country like that. D for denial, bro. Like, but he wasn't the stalker. He wasn't the stalker, guys. He wasn't the stalker. The stalker said, wow, it wasn't even someone that was mentioned in the book from the beginning. So it wasn't even someone that we could guess like, oh, who's the stalker? Because me, oh god, it felt like some sort of crime documentary at some point, and I love watching crime documentaries. So I was just trying to like put someone together, like, who is this stalker? Who is this person? But I couldn't figure it out till the end, and I was like, they never mentioned this one before in the book. How will you even know? So he wasn't the stalker, guys, but he started explaining that he saw her one day like that in one country, that a small boy tried to rob her and take her money, and the police caught him, but she gave the boy the money, and the boy went away, and he admired her because she was so kind. And when she was about to walk away, a ring fell off from her hand, and he took the ring, and he has been with the ring for like 3 years. He was trying to tell her that, oh, he has been trying to get to know her, that he loved her from the very moment he made his eyes on her. That I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. And he loved her from the very moment he laid his eyes on her. That he would never stalk her or make her feel uncomfortable when she's talking to him. But, you know, at least my girl's too small. She was like, no, she needs to process all this right now. That she needs a break and stuff like that. So yeah, at some point they start talking to each other. He could not. They're not always focusing on work. They are never focusing on work. They're never eating, because I don't know what that food did to you. They couldn't eat. They couldn't focus on their work and stuff like that. So he still hired a bodyguard to look after her. You know. So nothing would happen to her. So yeah. What even happened? Oh, what happened? Okay, so one day I've skipped a lot of parts. I cannot start explaining a whole book for you. Jesus Christ, we'll stay here till tomorrow. So they started talking to each other. He was trying to reach out to her, nothing. She not answer him. He now started sitting down on his table to like write messages, letters for her. Letters that he didn't even send. He would just write and keep them, write and keep. I was like, oh, so this is love. He would just write and keep them, write and keep them, write and keep them. And he just had to live with the fact that Stella might not come back. So there was this broke guy, one of his bodyguards, because ever since the stalker came into the Mirage, he had like everyone, like the security team pulled out the cameras to watch who and who came out, and nobody, that's the thing, nobody was suspicious, because me, don't play, I will know who is the killer ASAP. I'm sorry, but like, it's a talent, it's a gift. I will know who is the killer immediately. Like, I don't know how, but I will know definitely. So he just went, he just started to continue investigating, at least to find out who the actual stalker is. So one day, Stella went out for coffee with one of the bodyguards. So as they were trying to order, anyway, sorry. So as they were trying to order, he, the stalker appeared and put something inside their drinks. So what he did was he put two different types of drugs. He put one that would make the bodyguard go to the toilet and never come out, and then he put one that would make Stella go unconscious. And when she was trying to maneuver her way out of the restaurant, he brought out a gun and pointed it um right behind her. And I was like, because she was asking, and I was asking too, like, are people not in this restaurant? Like, can't they see? Like, how was he hiding the gun that nobody could see that he was holding, that someone was being held at gunpoint? So he took her to an undisclosed place. I can't remember what it was. Like, you can't, if you scream, they won't hear you. If you try to run, you cannot escape. So she now woke up. She now saw the boy. It was someone. Ah, God. It was one journalist and someone that was like in the same school with her. I think high school or so. He was like, let's call him like the quiet kid in class, and people used to like tease him, kind of like bully him, and she was the only one that defended him. This was his reason why he fell in love with Stella. He said that Stella was the only one that defended him, that he knew right there and then that it was meant to be, that they were meant to be together, and she was the only person that was so nice to him that he knew that she fell in love with him the same way he fell in love with her. I was like, are you not loved at home that you feel like somebody defending you means the person is in love with you? She was just talking like, oh, we'll get married. And she was literally, her hands were tied behind her back. She was looking at this guy like, how? She was looking at this guy like, what do you mean? She just like, what was his name again? Is it Timothy? Was his name? What was his name? Is it Brandon? Was his name? I can't remember. But she just looked at him and she was trying to cut the rope with something. She was looking at him and she was like that she would rather die than marry him. So she tried to escape. She hit him, but he caught her and pushed her down. And then he pointed a gun on her face. Oh my God. Babe was reliving her last moment. She was just like, the only thing she could think of was Christian and her friends, her family, everybody, blah, blah, blah. So as I was about to shoot her, there was a gunshot in the air. Hey, I was scared. I say, Anna, you've made me smile from book 1, book 2, book 3. If you come and make me cry in book 4, that's when we'll have a problem. There was a gunshot was fired and somebody dropped like dead to not dead to the floor, but somebody dropped to the floor. And luckily it was the Brandon guy. I can't remember his name, but I think it was Brandon. It was Christian that shot him. He came with like an army of, I don't want to call them policemen. Let's just call him like his workers, because all of them had guns. He was so scared, and I don't know who ran to who. Whether he ran to Stella, Stella ran to him, and they hugged each other. They were like, he was like, "Oh, it's fine, you're safe. I'm here." Da, 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 da. And you know how that goes. She was just crying. So he took her. He didn't take her to the hospital. Hi, my battery is at the power bank is there. I have to go. Now send this book to me. Mwah, bye. Thank you for staying on my live. I will see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye bye. It's no problem. You can come on my live next time. It's okay. Okay? Mwah. I'll send the book to you too. So, as I was saying, he now took her to the house, called one of his doctors. Bye. He called one of his doctors to come and stitch her up and give her some medicine. And she was like, well, she wants to stay at his place. Bye, my love. Bye-bye. So he was like, she wants to stay at his place for the week. I think that's why he started going to work. I mean, he went to go and finish the boy off. Then she read all the letters that She read all the letters that he wrote for her when she left from the day. Let's say like she left the house for like 3 months. He literally wrote a letter every day for 3 months for her. So love. Eh. So yeah, she read it. She called him to come back. She forgave him. Um, let's call it like the bonus book. Ava and Jules got married. Ava and Alex got married. They had twins, a boy and a girl. Bridget had a girl. Jules just got engaged. Then Stella told Christian she was pregnant at the end. Now King of Wrath. This scene series. Dante. I don't want to get into King of Wrath. I don't think I'm going to remember it very well. I barely even remember the ones I read, so I don't think I'm going to, unless I'm like gisting like with like people that have read this book. I feel like that's when like important scenes would like pop up in my head. But like other than that, I don't think I can remember what that story was about. But anyways, this one person that is here. Speak now, or forever hold your peace, or whatever it is they say. I'm not ending the live. Will calm down. Oh yeah. I feel like the next time I'm going to like crochet. I think I'll be talking about BTS. How I got in and the things I faced. Morning mask. Let me even check the time. Hold on. Ooh, it's so much fun. I'm actually going to church tomorrow or today. I am. But I'll wake up. I will wake up. I have to go because like it's my friend's birthday and I want them to make sure that they call her out in front of everybody so they can sing a happy birthday song for her. So yes, I'll go for morning mass, definitely. How can I miss it? For what? I already kept what I was going to wear, so that's not even a problem for me. I'll just set my alarm and I'm good to go. But if I don't know, there's no buzz. I'm going. Like I have a choice to stay back. I'm going for morning mass, definitely. So yeah. So I don't know, I just suddenly thought of my friends in school. I miss them like a whole lot. Like I miss them. The Nigerian Korean movie, guys. Cringe is an understatement. I'm sorry. But what was that? What was that? What was that? Why? Where? Really? Why? I cannot break down the story that I don't understand. But it was giving Boys Before Bitter Leaf to me. Because the main lead did not speak any Korean. The only thing I heard from his mouth, if he even said it at all, was Annyeong. That was it. The main, like the guy, I'm talking about the guy, the female lead, it was her friend. And I know her because I've been following her on Instagram and on TikTok because she speaks Korean. She has met a few Koreans in a meeting or a meet and greet, something like that. She has met them before. She was the only person that spoke Korean properly. But I was just trying to understand, like, how did she really sit down and think that, like, this was a good idea? Because how did the story start? Oh, a poor girl from a poor background, 3 main girls, male lead, second male lead. Normally, the second male lead does not always get the girl. It's you know, as a point, is that I don't know if I'm supposed to mention like names of movies here, but like at first he wanted to give me Boys Before Flowers, and then he also wanted to give me like True Beauty as well. Because what was happening? What was really happening? How does the movie start? Okay, she came to school, she was about to sit down. The girl now said, Chuku is so like someone is sitting down, she didn't even say it well. Someone is sitting down here. The second did not say you can stay here. So the teacher was not talking about e-wall, film wall. I think that was like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the days of the week. They now brought half caste to come and play Korea. Ha! I forced my friends to watch this thing. I said, as far as I've suffered, all of you suffered. And then these people, I don't know if they did not fear copyright or if they took permission, I'm not sure, but they used a very popular K-drama theme song. And I think that was the theme song from Goblin. Like, there's no K-drama fan that you ask, oh, have you watched Goblin? The person is saying no. Goblin is like, it's like using Alchemy of Souls theme song. It's like using Vincenzo's theme song. It's like using which other popular K-drama was even there? I can't remember, but like it's like using, let's say, even Boys Before Flowers theme song. They used it, and I was like, this is YouTube. You do it to fear copyright. Like, why? Like, are you even sure you took permission? Because somebody even told me that they landed on Korean news. They landed in the Korean news, not newspaper, on the Korean news. Like some news reporters were talking about the movie and everything. I'm like, oh God, oh Jesus Christ. The principal, Pali, wow, Pali Duro. Hey God, they make Korean sound Yoruba. I was ashamed. Because how much did you pay me to act that thing? At least even if you're acting it, learn the language for the love of God. Learn the language. I feel like people just jumped in like, oh, it's a Korean movie. I can do. I was just hearing like all these small popular words that people use, like miane or werire, and which one was I hearing? Oh God, they abused Pali. I'm sorry, but like their principal abused Pali. I had miane. I had Oma. I had no, I didn't hear Otoke. Um, like I said, I'm happy I did not watch it. No, because what was that? No, no. It's a no for me. And I'm not going to go under the comment section and trash the movie. No. But it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Like, I just want us as Nigerians, right, to pretend like this movie does not exist, because now Ghana has seen what they will use and drag us. Ghana has seen an opportunity to drag us, but don't be scared, we'll still drag them back. Let's just pretend like this movie did not happen, like they did not waste time, energy, school uniform, money to make this movie. Because I'm sorry, but like it's a no for me. It's a no for me, honestly. It's a no for me. Wow. Otoke. I was saying like common Korean phrases. It's only that girl that I don't want to mention names. It's only believe it's everywhere in the Japanese media care. Yo. Oh God, like what if they're laughing at us? What if they're laughing at us, guys? Like, it's not funny. It's not fun. Like, a lot of K-drama fans, a lot of Nigerian K-drama fans were so offended. Because why? At least, I'm telling you guys that if all of them spoke in Korean, or at least tried to like have most, like 90% of the conversations in Korean, I feel like they would have gone into a brighter light. Like people would have looked at them in a different way. People would have maybe liked the movie even more. But hell, Nigeria is enough for me. It's enough for me. Like it's enough for me. Sorry. It's only that girl, that second lead's friend. that was also a student, not the one that didn't get the admission. That was also a student that could speak Korean, and she speaks it very well. So I wasn't expecting her to mess up in the movie. So yeah. As for me, right now, I'm waiting for all of us. I'm waiting for all of us episode 5 because I don't know what Enionuwa is doing. I don't know what is his strategy, but I need all of us episode 5, please. When I saw the cast, I was like, I definitely have to watch. Like, what do you mean, Aaron Mimi? Okay, Korean media. Okay, Korean. Okay, because I was like, Japanese kid. Jesus Christ, that means he's going to China then. So we're waiting for all of us because when I saw the cast, it entered my eye. What do you mean, Priscilla Ojo, Aaron Mimi, Angel Unigwe, Enionuwa himself, Soft Midi, Beauty Goddess, Tobe. I don't know her name, but she was Ishaya's sister in Far From Home. And then the other girl, I'm sorry, I don't know her name. I'm really, really sorry, but I don't know her name. The cast, and even the party. I saw Quick Steph. When I saw her, I was like, oh my god, this is fine. I saw Quick Steph there. I love the plot. Saga. People went that Saga. It's alright. It's okay. I love the plot. The principal was, should I say, principaling. Like, he was playing the role of a principal very, very well. Like, it was just giving me PTSD from secondary school. Like, you know, when they will call one student and say, oh, I need you to be my eyes and ears in school, report to me whatever happens in the hostel, whatever happens in class, be my spy. I like the school setting, but I did not understand the hairs the guys were making because I don't know if it was secondary school they were trying to do or if it was like a university where you wear uniform. That's the thing I was trying to understand because I don't. Sure. I didn't have a problem with Erin's hair, but there was somebody's head I saw in the background. I was like, you can't. You can't actually. I mean, another high school movie I like and I will continue to like to this day is Best Friends in the World. Olive, Giles, she did well. She definitely did well. I followed them from the very beginning to the end. Oh my god, the last episode, I was like, no, don't end, no, don't end, no, don't end. But it had to come to an end. I loved them. Adam, Olive, Esther, David and the Kings, Archie. What was that girl's name again? Eve. I'm hating the character, not the person, please. Is it Evie was her name? What was that other girl's name? The prom queen. Sonia. Maria. I think it's Maria. Yeah, Maria was her name. The cast, the acting, the school setting, because if you're familiar with you know that these people like really gave it their all because there was actually like no school. They didn't use like a school, but they made it look like they were using a school and they were inside class. Like I don't know how to put this. Like the scene that was like showing the front of the school is actually a very popular place if you exercise regularly or if you just go there to hang out or if you even go for like if you go there during Christmas, you would see it. So how they made it look like, oh, that's a school, and then once you go into the back, you're heading into class was superb. I liked it for real. And they got actors in there. I saw Lighter. I don't know his name, but he played the role of Adam's dad, and that's a very, very popular Nigerian actor. And I haven't seen him on screen for a while, and he's a very fine man. Sorry, he's a very fine man. So yeah. They did well because I saw like people in there and I was like, wow, you guys are actually doing well. So yeah, even Shine, yes, Shine was another movie that was made here in Akwa Ibom. They used the school, yes, they used the school, the uniform, acting was still good for me and everything. I haven't watched all the Nigerian high school movies yet, but I watched one of. Oh my god. Guys, the movie I watched like 5 days ago on TV, I think it was Showcase or so. It just reminded me of secondary school, like an all girls. Yes, it was an all girls secondary school. If you see the seniors, God, they were giving. they were giving, especially the weekend, like, you always have a gang, probably like hostel prefect, that's dormitory prefect, sanitary prefect, head boy or head girl, and dining hall prefect, yeah. So it's kind of like a combo. Oh my god, this girl's in badass. Oh, they look so good. And the weekend one, the leader of the gang was on locals, and the school uniform, the Sunday wear, the day wear, they look so good on it. Like, it really suits them like so well. Mm. But they were bullies, and they tried to kill somebody. Never they tried to kill somebody. They did, because there were two coppers, a man and a woman. So this part was weird for me, because like, you're literally older than this girl. You're a secondary school student. The guy likes the girl, and the female copper was jealous. And when this girl was sick, the female copper gave the hostel prefect paracetamol to give this girl. But when this girl took that drug, she ran mad and walked around the school. She even saw the copper that she was in love with. Let's call him Mike. Mike was just asking her, what's wrong with you, and stuff like that. She left him, she pursued people, she she marched into the principal's office, collected his plate of rice and chicken, ate it in front of him, went outside, sat down and continued eating it. And then when it was time for the principal to leave, the gateman was trying to open the gate, and she ran out of the school and got hit by keke and she died. Her dad is a police officer. You should know what happened. Convoy. Don't be small. Don't be small. Convoy. No. What the one we again? I can't remember. Sorry. Sorry. He came to school, he was demanding, and somebody caught them. Lisa. That was her name, Lisa. Caught them, a junior student caught them. And they were like, oh my god, what are we going to do? It's not paracetamol that we gave her. Why is she running mad? And stuff like that. And the big bully, the main leader, was like, well, I'm going to take care of her. Don't stress yourself. I'm going to deal with her by myself, so don't stress yourself. Yeah. They tried to kill her in the forest. They came and found her body. I think she hit her head on the wall, and then they came and found her body lifeless. And they ran back to school, tried to pretend that everything was fine. Her best friend, guys, be careful of your best friends. Her best friend gave her up to those bullies. Her best friend took her to that forest, so those bullies would kill her. Sad. Be careful, guys. Trust no man. Hey, good. Good. Trust no man. So yeah, her best friend gave her up. They tried to kill her. They came and found her body lifeless. They ran back to school to pretend that everything was happening. She hunted everybody down. Started with her best friend. She killed her best friend. Started with the gang. She killed like all the least famous people, the least popular ones. She killed them. Down to the last, second to the last, she drowned. Then the last person she buried. Then she now woke up from her coma. So it was a coma, guys. She didn't really kill anybody. But she went back to school and reported to the principal, and they arrested her. But the acting was nice, was good. It's something like that you watch with your friends, like friends and family. It's actually good. I can't remember the name, sorry. It's actually my first live, and you guys have made me talk so much. I'm not complaining, no. I'm not complaining, please. I'm not complaining. No. I'm not complaining anyway. Yeah. I really wish I could play music, but I don't want to get in trouble, please. I beg. So yeah. Wow. One hour, 14 minutes. That's actually very good for a first live. Oh my god, 75%. That's actually very good for like a first live. Yeah. So I think if I can get to 1 hour 30 minutes, I think that's okay. That's actually very good. So yeah. I just want to thank you guys, the people that came on my life. You guys made it fun for me. I talked about some of the things that I like, and yeah, thank you guys. I'm going to end it like in the next like maybe 15 minutes or so. I know somebody enters then. I'm not sure I'm allowed to show this off, like the brand and everything. But like, yeah, I got a new charger. Let's see what I look like if I turn off my lights. If you guys can wait for me. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I think this is even better. Lights is actually, you guys need like lighting is actually better. I'm so glad I got this. Right. I'm missing chichi without water. It's crazy, man. How many people are even on this guy's head? Let me look at the comments. You guys did well. Thank you so much, really. I appreciate the views, no matter how little they are, it's still something. Thank you guys for coming on to my live. The next one, I hope it will be more interactive. And oh, this white line is always this white line is always on my lips whenever I use this particular type of lip gloss. Never again. Oh. Excuse me. I didn't mean to talk. But like, yeah. So thank you guys to for you. I appreciate it, and I think I'm going to end it here because it's actually getting late. And who even asked me? Said Dara was right. I need to go to bed so I can send early morning mass tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my life. I'll see you guys in the second one. I don't know what the second one is going to be about, but I need to get crochet pin and colored wool. Actually very quiet, guys. So yeah, this life wasn't really stressful for me. I thought it was going to be, but like I just ended up talking about like things that I like, which was actually very fun because I just kept on going and going and going and going and going. So yeah, once again, thank you. I just want to be more interactive like this. It's be more interactive in the next live. And more people will join. So chit chat about tea and coffee, hot liquor, and stuff like that. So, yeah. See you guys on the next live. Okay, the life doesn't want to end.